Yes, guys, welcome back to another video. It's deadline day. Whoa, look at that. Look at that comment from Yarmis. Mateta is tempting me for captain. Didn't expect the comments to come in so big and bold. I don't know how we tweet that. I quite like it, I think. Let me know if you like the new look comments. Hello to CH. Hello to Paul. Hello to Cam. Hello to Jay. Hope you're all good. Cunha is too risky. I didn't think he starts, though. Best Gabriel replacements. Wow, we're still selling Gabriel. Get rid. Hang on. I think I can change it. Oh, God, no. Hang on. It's too big for me. Don't know how to change it. Ah! Hang on. Here's a comment. Is that better? Do we like that? I think I like that. So there's that. And then there's, oh, God. Where was it again? Hang on. Oh, my Lord. Right, okay. Then there's that. Smaller again. Okay. And then there's, oh, my God. How do I not find it every time? Or there's that. I don't know what the difference is. I come up with the color, obviously. I think we'll go for that. Or that. Let's go square. Should we go square? I think square's better for the look of this chat. Yeah, let's go square. Right. FPL chat. Guys, how are we doing? Last one. Oh, no. Last one? Was that the last one? Am I on the last one? I think am I on the last one? Hang on. Let me go back to the last one because two of you said last one. So let's just do that. That's the last one. Orange. Right. I think Haaland captain is the correct 100%. Well, look, guys, get voting in the poll. This is Haaland's record versus Fulham. I'm only interested in the away. I don't really care what he did at home. So in the away games, last season, he went to Fulham. Man City won 2-0. He scored a goal. Year before that, they went to Fulham. They won 4-0, and Haaland wasn't involved with the goals. And the year before that, they won 1-0, and he scored the goal. Sorry, they won 2-1, and he scored one goal. Modest returns. What I'd say is they always beat Fulham away. Since Haaland's been there, 3 wins out of 3. I don't know. I'm currently on Burmo. I could switch it. I really could switch it. I'm pretty torn. Are you guys all fixed on captaincy? I expect you are, because why'd you still be making your mind up this late in the day? You wouldn't. You're locked in, right? I'm not sure I am. Thoughts on Sessegnon? Yeah, he's fine. Shame he's not listed as a defender. Eze to Bruno worthy. Yes, I like that move. Yeah, Haaland for me. Gianni, Thiago from -4. I'm not sure. Definitely Thiago, but don't need him this week. Don't sell Burmo to Bruno. No, I'm captain in Burmo and I'm happy with it. Sorry, I'm happy owning Burmo over. Guys, there's 171 of you watching. Hello, team. I didn't expect you all, so many to be in the house. So, guys, thank you for choosing me as your deadline stream of choice. Really, really appreciate it. If you want to show support, the like will get more eyes on this show. So if you want to hit the like button, if you want to subscribe if you're new around here, I'm going to answer as many questions as I can. I'm going to start with a super chat. Thank you so much for sending one. Need the best free hit team to gain rank. Please help me. Okay, hang on. I've got a free hit team. I've actually prepped one. I'm just going to put it in the comments for you, dude. This would be, I'm not going to go through it because no one wants to hear it other than you. But you sent a super chat. So I'm going to drop a comment now with a free hit team in the live chat, okay? So that is my free hit team. Dubravka, Calafiore, O'Reilly, Virgil, Bruno and Burmo, Saka, Semenyo, Minter, Waltermana, Haaland. You can make that work, that 11 work, by going Dubravka, cheap, and having a proper thin bench. That works for my team value. What's Mateta's data saying? He keeps missing big chances, but he's getting them. Buongiorno, Gianni. This is a tough FPL. Yeah, it is. Good luck, Gianni, in the chat. Who would you have on free hit this week? Oh, another one. There we go. So look, I like that free hit team. I really do. Bench O'Reilly or Anderson. You can't bench O'Reilly, can you? Best FPL YouTube content. Why go elsewhere? Jason, that is very kind of you, mate. I've been viewing cars today, Jason. Jason sells cars. Much love. G. Semenyo captain is bold. I think owning him is great. I don't know if I would consider him with the armband, really. Mateta captain. Gianni not reading non-premium members. Oh, dude, I can't get them all. And yeah, members do get priority, and I will make no. Yeah, I absolutely they should. Menor's differential captain. Oh no, LCFC is not a member. Quick, skip it on. Of course, I'm going to read them. Like I read the shorter ones, and I just where my eye takes me. I don't like Menor's as a captain, by the way. Gianni, don't sell on Burmo for Bruno. No, I'm not going to. And I wouldn't make that sell. I think Bruno is the best captaincy option this week. Don't get me wrong. But I think Mbermo is a great option too. And I don't think it's worth a transfer. Would you start Xhaka or Thiago? Thiago, definitely Mackham. I got asked that question on BBC Live Text about 20 minutes ago. If you check out BBC Live Text, someone's asked me that exact question. Was it you, Mackham? Did I miss that? Did I miss it? It was you. Senesi to Timber and Sarr to Anderson for free. Or Senesi to O'Reilly. That's what I've done. And Sarr to Saka and Pedro to give for a hit. Effectively, it's probably the free moves. Probably the sensible one is the free moves there. Thiago bench and Walter Mada captain. Whoa, that is brave. That is brave. My thoughts on Foden are he is worth the 4-point hit for me this week. I mean, it was more O'Reilly who got the 4-point hit. But yeah, Foden's coming for me this week. And I'm happy with it. I'm really, really hopeful. Start Lacroix or Thiago? Probably Thiago still just chase the upside. Look, the penalties Brentford get are ridiculous. You've got every chance of jamming a penalty at Arsenal for Thiago because they win so many. Saka brace, yeah. Best Caicedo swap, Elliot Anderson or Dewsbury Hall. I've done a video on this. Having a punt on Mateta as captain, fair play. Mateta captain. I don't see it myself. I actually think Burnley at home are quite good. Burnley at home have caused teams problems. Burnley at home have actually been quite hard to beat. Like, let's go through some of the Burnley at home results. Like, I just want you to appreciate if you're going for a Palace player as your captain, these are Burnley's. FPL have got rid of it. They got rid of the results. Look, they've beaten Sunderland at home. Liverpool, last minute winner against them. They've beaten Leeds at home. I feel like even the Arsenal game was tight. Burnley at home aren't bad. I do not like backing Mateta with the armband. I have a game concept to play beside FPL at Gianni. I will drop a voice note on it. Oh. What's that in relation to? But yeah, do. Virgil or Riley. I'm going to say Virgil just. A -4 90 hours before 5 free transfers and following a free hit. Ouch. Let me explain myself. There is a chance Richards doesn't start, so I might be 2 subs deep into my bench, right? Because at the moment, I'd say Senesi and Richards in my 11. So Mukiele off the bench for Senesi, I don't like. He doesn't get DEFCON at Anfield. For me, right backs don't tend to. And since he's been right back, he's not got DEFCON. I can't see a clean sheet. So Mukiele was coming off my bench for Senesi. And there's Kilman didn't get in the starting 11 for West Ham at the weekend. He's been dropped. Richards might not start. So I was looking at potentially 10 men. Like, absolutely worth the hit. The hit is O'Reilly. And O'Reilly, can he outscore Mukiele? Forget about the Richards thing. Can O'Reilly outscore Mukiele in the next 2 games where he has Fulham and Sunderland by 4 points? Can he outscore him? Yes, he can. Yes, he absolutely can. Mukiele goes to Man City and goes to Anfield. Like, I think it's worth the 4-point hit. And then obviously Foden came in for Sarr. Foden captain, I personally don't love, and I love Foden. I think owning him is enough. I don't think we need to be captain in Foden. Oh, I've missed some tube chats. Thank you so much, Glenn. If you've got a question, dude, let me know. And thank you so much, Miss Truth 007. Hi, GB. Hi, everyone. Hope you all had a great game week. Oh, you guys are so kind. You could start Giyu. Yeah, I'm not sure Giyu starts. Is your bench is bare bones? The -4 is fine as more games come thick and fast. Exactly. And look, I get the 5 free transfers. I just now get to be another transfer ahead. I get to roll that extra one. So I think it's fine. It's worth the 4-point hit. I was umming and ahhing on it. I was umming and ahhing on it for a little bit. And then I just I looked at the 2-week section rather than just this week section. Does O'Reilly outscore Mukiele this week by 4 points? Probably not. Does he outscore him over 2 games? Probably, right? And next week, look, I've got to make a transfer next week, but I couldn't do Senesi to O'Reilly next week because I had the exact funds and O'Reilly went up in price last night. Otherwise, I'd have waited a week and just gone O'Reilly next week. Now, game week 15, we've got to use all our transfers. What am I going to do? Well, I'll probably sell Kilman. I'm either going Richards to Anderson or Kilman. There's a player I really like the look of. I don't want to say too much because it's like he's a massive rotation risk. But De Kuyper played left wing in the front three for Brighton at Forest and he scored. He's 4.3 million defender. Could be bench fodder. But obviously Matoma's back soon. Gianni, should I start with Thiago or -4 in favour of Pedro? Start Thiago, dude. Would you sell Mukiele for -4? I mean, that's what I've done, effectively. I've sold Senesi for -4, so I don't play Mukiele. I think Mukiele is a great bench fodder, though. Not going to lie. Should I start Mukiele or Rodon? I'd go Mukiele over Rodon. No. Sorry, Rodon's home. I'd go Rodon. Hello, Janet. Is it worth bringing in Anderson against Wolves for a -4? If you're wondering why you can't ask your question, you got to subscribe to do so, guys. So hit the subscribe button, then you can ask a question. Is it worth bringing Anderson from -4? Not for me. Not for fours. I did the Kuiper third sub for his 15 points. Wow. Yeah. Esteve or Van der Ven? Esteve. Should I sell Pedro? Go, yes, I like the Waltemada pick. I like it very much. Sarr and Saliba to Fernandez and Chow for -4. Yeah, don't mind that. Eddie's in the house. What do you think of my -4? Right. Yeah, dude, good moves. Thiago or Cash? Thiago. I'd like Yeremy Pino if he had better fixtures. Yeah, look, with no Sarr, we've got to remember they're going to lose some attacking intent with no Sarr. I wonder if Nketiah plays on the right. Let's see. Is Cherki too extreme to captain? I would say so. Senesi to 1.1 million in the back. Guys, how are we doing on the poll? What's the outcome? Where are we at? Where are we at? 52% are on Haaland. Gosh, 12% on Burmo really is an opportunity, isn't he? I'm so tempted to do that. Have to replace Pope. Can't get to Raya. Do yourself 5.5 to work with. I like Sanchez and I like Verbruggen as well as Hendo. They're my three options, dude. Donnarumma or Petrovic. Donnarumma. I wouldn't go Petrovic now. They're conceding loads of goals, Bournemouth. 3 blanks in a row for Haaland. This will be. Is that the first time ever? Why captain and Burmo? Why not? Start Mukiele or Goodmanson. Probably Goodmanson. Home advantage. 53% of you are captaining Haaland. Interesting. Get voting in that poll. Let's get a bigger data sample size as possible. I'm so unsure with the armband. Surely Haaland scores, doesn't he? I think Haaland probably scores. Do I see a world in which Haaland gets big ceiling? Like, is this a brace hat-trick potential Haaland week? Not sure it is. Is it a brace hat-trick potential in Burmo? Probably. Guys, I was really disappointed with the expected involvement of Haaland at the weekend. Let me just give it to you, right? His expected goal involvement against Leeds was 0.14. That is that doesn't happen, right? It was 1.54 versus Newcastle before that. So 0.14, just not involved, didn't have a sniff. And Burmo, again, he had a 1-pointer, but he did have 0.42. Against Everton, he did have 0.39. The last 2 games from Burmo, he's had 1 point in each, 0.39, 0.42. I am so torn. Yeah. Who should I captain? Give me a word on why. Give me a word on why. Ready to see West Ham surprise Man United? I just can't see it, dude. Okay, let's do score. I've got it. Yeah. Let's just do score predictions. Forget the players. Let's just do scores. So I'm going to go Fulham 0, Man City 2. Let's just do this game first. I'm definitely not captaining Haaland. Fulham 0, Man City 2. I think I could see a 1-2 or a 2-0. I think City scored 2. And if I think City scored 2, I have to say Haaland's going to be involved, right? That's how it works. 3-1 City, 1-3, 1-3. Get your guesses in, guys. Get your guesses in. I'm flashing them all up. Remember, last couple of games in the league, it's been 2-1, 4-0, 2-0. If you like that sort of stuff. Some might say that's pointless, but given the fact the managers are the same and the 11s are similar. All right. Okay. Now, let's do the same for Man United, West Ham. Chai wants to know who I'm captaining. United 3-1. I'm going to go United 3-1 as well. So the long and short of it is I see an extra goal for Man United. 4-2, Christ. 3-1, 1-1. My transfers in were Foden and O'Reilly for a hit. I've gone big on Man City already. Some might say, you've already got triple City. You don't need to captain Haaland as well. Others will say, look at it in isolation. Make the decision in its own right, on its own merit. Yeah, I think Chai might be on him. The fact he's asked me, am I captain in Burma? I think he's probably doing the same. But he's also owned Salah, doesn't he? So. Are you chasing rank? Why not Haaland? He's got returns in his last 6 games against Fulham. Just haven't been massively impressed with Man City away from home results this season. Like, have you guys? I mean, let's just look at City's results. City results away from home this season. Oh, you get all these funky. Don't want all these funky websites. Just give me a Google. Just tell me their results. Does someone want to share in the chat? Do you know what? You guys are better at this than me. Just someone see if you can put a comment in with the last, I don't know, 10 City results. I'd be interested to know if there's any big ceiling. Like, a lot of them are like 1s and 2s, or maybe 2s and 3s. A lot of 2s, I expect. It won't be. Okay, thank you guys for all your comments. Do keep getting them in, guys. I'm gonna pay you guys attention and not be googling. But I'd love to see if someone can just show me the last City results away from home. Will Fulham play the low block the whole match? No, at home they have a go. To be fair, I tell you who will be low, and that's West Ham. West Ham will be low block. Such a tough call. It really is 60-40 at the moment and Burmo Haaland, but I could switch it. I very easily could switch it. I'm getting twitchy already. I'm getting very, very twitchy, in fact. If someone in the chat knows it, let us know. If I am Bruno, I would captain him. Why not Saka? I quite like Brentford, I guess. I don't love United versus low block, but if they score the early goal, it's game state and all that. Gianni, don't do it this week. This is the week to go different. Be brave. It's pretty bloody brave last week on free hit. Did you see my team? Isak, Marlon, double Brentford defence. Haaland ruined the joy of captaincy. I'm on Bruno. Yeah, I knew you would be, Cam. I'd be on Bruno if I owned him. Genuinely, I wouldn't be having this discussion. Bruno is a more reliable pick than a Burma, though. It's just the routes to points that he has with Defcon, isn't it? As things stand, it's on a Burmo. Let's see where I land in. Let's have this dilemma in 30 minutes and take my mind off captaincy, unless anyone can give me those Haaland results. Thank you guys for all hitting the like button. How are we doing on likes? How are we doing on subscribes? Are there anyone new people around here? Should we do a poll? Let's do a poll. Let's do a poll. Oh, it's nice doing deadline streams. I don't get to do that many, so this is always nice. Oh, what have I done? End poll. End poll. And now start a poll. Let's see. How many of you are subbed? I reckon 75%. Always good to know how many I'm talking to that I'm trying to convince to hit that button, so I'm not preaching to the converted too often. Start Dewsbury Hall, O'Reilly. I've got Bruno captain, Defcon assistant goal. Yeah, 100%. I like that captaincy choice. 100%. What transfers did everyone make? Yeah, I mean, the -4 looks a bit rogue. I get it. The -4 was not part of the plan. It was never part of the plan. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do. And needs must. It was just those two flags. And so many have Caicedo, Pope, Senesi, Sarr. Not all four, but many have got 2 of the 4. And if you've got 2 of the 4, it's unfortunate, isn't it? And you've probably not got a very deep bench. And remember, there might be a couple of surprise 11s this week. I wouldn't be surprised if a Richards, for example, is rotated out. There's talk of that. There's talk of a few others. Nothing is confirmed, but Sata Minter feels like it's been one of the most template moves. And I get it. Second -4. Yeah, how many -4s have you all taken? I think this is my first one. Hey, G, what do you think of Gordon as a Sarr replacement? It's just a minute, Ali. I know he didn't play last time out. Was he benched? I'm just going to check his minutes. FPL Guns, by the way, former FPL champ in the house. Ali, thank you for watching, dude. I'm just looking at his minutes because I know Barnes and Elanga started at the weekend, and they were both very good. But I expect Murphy to come in for Elanga. Has Barnes done enough to keep his spot? Obviously, Gordon's like first choice, but was he on the bench? Yeah, he was benched. He came on with a minute to go. For Waltermada as the 9. I think he starts because Eddie Howe said there's going to be rotation. But I just feel like, Ali, the ceiling's there this week and you're all about ceiling. And you've won FPL, so I'm not going to tell you how to manage. But I think you'll be sweating on team sheets a lot in the next couple of weeks because Barnes is playing so well. And he's not really playing Barnes and Gordon as an option because, again, Alanga and Murphy are playing well. So that right-hand side is one of theirs. And Gordon might get a run as the number 9 instead of Waltermada, although this is going to be back soon. He played his first game behind closed doors, and this is not going to AFCON either, by the way. Gordon feels too risky even for you. And I love the Newcastle fixtures. I looked at Newcastle midfielders myself instead of Foden. And I couldn't find one that I was happy with. Bruno Guimaraes, but the upside's not there. So didn't want to risk Barnes. Didn't want to risk Gordon. I do think Cherky starts, yeah. I'd be surprised if he didn't. I think he comes into the 11, and I think he probably drops Reinders out and therefore plays Bernardo and Foden behind Haaland and Cherky right. Watkins to Gyökeres, straight swap. Again, Gyökeres back fit, but is he going to play every minute? I mean, Moreno's played well as the number 9. Arsenal fans in the chat, let Jonas know, but I think Gyökeres isn't 100% nailed now, yet straight away anyway. Jacob Murphy's too risky. Alanga's going to get minutes. I think Murphy starts and Gordon probably starts this week, but then next week, which is 3 days' time, you're going to be worried again. I wouldn't be captain Semenyo, but I do think he's due some points. Like, he looked good at Sunderland. Unlucky not to return. Hey, Thiago Mateta or bench one to play Semenyo? Thiago Mateta. You've got to play Semenyo. I'd be benching Thiago to play Semenyo. Tough call, that. Ahmad, I wouldn't be buying him because he's going to AFCON. Fine, you start him if you own him. Senesi to Timber or Enzo to Bruno Foden got on Burmo. All right, if you've already got on Burmo, do you want double Man United mids? I know it's good this week, but it's still Man United. They're still flaky. Senesi to Timber feels like a smart move. But again, I love the Foden option. But Enzo's been playing well. I'd keep Enzo and just go Senesi to Timber. Bruno G or Waltermada. There is a slight doubt that Gordon plays number 9 and Waltermada doesn't start. Yeah, but Ali, I say this every week. I always think I get good-looking teams on paper. High upside, lots of home, juicy fixtures. The 4-point hits there. The 11 looks great. And then I go and get a bang average score. If you saw my free hit team, you'd have gone, it looked genius. How's he afforded all of those guys? Marlon, Isak, so much fun. Blah, blah, blah. And again, I was like 15 points down on the template. Unfortunately, the template wins true. And this ain't a template team, which means it's probably going to be below the template team for points. That's just how it goes for me at the minute. Maybe I turn it round. I need Bruno to be quiet, don't I? A lot of captaining Bruno. Ali, who do you think I should captain? Can you let me know? You know I will listen to your opinion more than my own half the time. Ali is an FPL genius. Not only did he win FPL, but he finished 215th the year before he won. Imagine having 215 and then 1 as your 2 overall finishes in FPL. That will never be beaten, ever. You will never see a better FPL 2-year run than that. You could fit, if someone went, oh yeah, but what if someone had a 50th and a 51st? That doesn't beat 215 and 1 for me, because 1 is just there. And everyone else that's ever had a 1, there's 1 or 2 that have had a top 10k finish before, but the vast majority of them never even had top 10k. Ali had 215 and 1? Blows my mind. Thank you for answering my question. Appreciate it. No worries, dude. Try not to spam the chat, anyone, though, because that will just make me not want to answer. I will try and I do random ones. Shorter ones are more likely to be asked. Going to captain and Burmo over Haaland. Maybe I did the same. That's where I'm currently at. Ali, let me know what to do. Who to captain? You know I need you, Ali. I've switched the armband so many times. And Burmo's the Thursday night, and that shouldn't play into it. It really shouldn't. Gianni, do not let that play into it. That's ridiculous. That Man City is the early kickoff and that. No. Just got to forget that. I'm looking forward to watching football this evening, though. Midweek Premier League, so fun. The captaincy is going to kill me. Just feel like whatever 50-50 call I make, I'm going to get it wrong this week. I just want someone to tell me who to do. Did Ali get back to me? I've missed the chat. No team leaks yet. Don't think we'll get them. Anything I get, I'll share if I do get anything on City. Where's Ali? Is he gone? Proof minutes, I captain Haaland. Oh. I'd say Mbomo's going to match Haaland's minutes. Mbomo gets 90. Why would Mbomo not get 90 though, He's going to get 90. Mbomo's had 90 every week since game week 7. He had 76. But he has literally had 90, 90, 90, 90, 90, 90 since game week 7. And he's going to AFCON. Like, they'll flog him as much as they need. You've not helped, Ali. You've not helped. Take minutes out. Who's going to get more points? Assume they're both getting 90. Listen to me, dictating. Haaland's due a haul. He is. He's blanked the last 2. 8 points in 3 games is so not Haaland. Gakpo or Rice? Gakpo. Is Weaver nailed? Yes, he is. And he's a DEFCON beast. Shame he's a midfielder playing as a defender. Next year, he'll be a defender in loads of teams, Weaver. Absolute DEFCON beast. Who inverts anyway. 322 of you watching. Thank you, guys. Appreciate you as always. Thank you, all of you, for hitting that subscribe button today. I know there's loads of you that aren't subbed, like 15%. If you want to hit that subscribe button and ask a question, do. Cam, you're so generous, dude. Oh, mate, that is definitely a cup of tea on Cam. Thank you, mate. Ali used to be a man of risk. Oh, trust me, Ali's still a man of risk. I see he's in our WhatsApp group. I see his teams. Haaland's due. Oh, man. Just sub. Love this. Oh, thank you, mate. Well, look, welcome to the channel. Start Dewsbury Hall at O'Reilly. O'Reilly, easy, dude. Easy. And I've got O'Reilly in my team. I took a -4 for O'Reilly. -4 for O'Reilly or Laquarte Chow for 1 week. Wildcard next week. Dude, I don't think I'd 4-point hit for your wildcard next week. But if you want one, I'll say Riley. Debating Saka. He's fine. $20 minutes to go. 22 minutes to go. Very generous of you to say, Ross. Thank you, mate. Like and subscribe, guys. Johnny, one of the best out there. Show some love. I don't know about that, but, you know, you can do what he says. There's better out there, though. I promise you that. Hey, it's nice to be doing a deadline stream. Can't do one on Saturday, I don't think, because I'll be at Sky. Annoying, because I'd love to do both, but Sky Sports News FPL show is at 9:30 a.m. just for the deadline. So, hi, just subscribe to your channel. Welcome to the channel, mate. And go Ray 29. Thank you very much. Look, hopefully you enjoy it. There's loads of videos coming. There's loads of streams coming. There's loads. Is there actually Huel in there? Says James. Yeah. My dinner plans today are pretty rushed. So I'm having a bit of a cheat meal. I only have Huel for breakfast. Yet today I actually poured one at lunch and this is still in there. So I've had a bit. I've just been drip feeding it. I'm going to have a proper dinner later though. I'm going Saka. I knew it. I bloody knew it. I nearly said this earlier. I bet he's going Saka. And he plays FPL for enjoyment as well as rank. And as an Arsenal fan, it's about having something in it for him. The reason I'm not considering Saka, Ali, is just because I respect Brentford and I like Brentford. And I think Fulham and certainly West Ham are more targetable. Who's your favourite FPL content creator? Well, my best mate in FPL is probably Az. I love Az, and Black Box is brilliant. Mark, who was on Black Box, Az and Mark are my favourites. Chai's awesome. I like Late Riser and I talk a lot. Late Riser's brilliant. So yeah, those guys are all my favourite. The Scout guys, they're all Scout. So I think Brentford will score against Arsenal. Do I think they'll score? Probably 50-50 cool. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they score. Look, it's the Arsenal second and third choice centre back. Sorry, third and fourth choice centre back. So let's see how that works out. They did all right at the weekend against Chelsea, but it's not Gabriel and Saliba, is it? And Cape and Mosquera are good, but yeah. Just looking at my team. Just looking at that armband, just thinking a little tweak. Going to move Mark Guiu to second on my bench. Big move. Oh, Burmo captain, Haaland vice captain. I think so. I've polled it. I've asked you a lot in the chat. Most of you have said Haaland. And here I am. Oh, Nightmare is quality. Another one of my faves. Yeah, Nightmare's great. FPL Nightmare. Would you play Richards or Calafiori? Calafiori is clear, dude. Rank Evanilson, Pino, and Eze 1, 2, and 3. I'm going to say Evanilson this week 1, but ordinarily for my team long term would be a 3. So that's all I'll give you on that one. Gianni, could you flash up your free hit again for some, please? Yes, certainly can. My free hit, I did this for BBC Sport, so it's on their Insta, it's fresh. This is my free hit. I quite like this. Dubravka, Calafiori, O'Reilly, Virgil. And then look at that midfield. Double midfield for United. Saka, Semenyo, Minter, Walter Haaland. Harry, yeah, I don't really know Harry much. I've met him once or twice, but yeah, I've not ever sort of, had much to do with Harry in terms of like in-person stuff or chatting. Clearly great. I'll take it tomorrow, yeah. Would you take a hit or play Goodmanson? Probably play Goodmanson, just. Although I took a hit because I didn't want to play Mukiele. And it's similar. The Goodmanson's at least at home. Thanks so much, Jenny. I've benched one of them. Yeah, okay. If I was benching one, I'd probably bench Pino. He's the only one playing away. Why don't a lot have Chalobah? He went up in price last night. Yeah, he's great, Chalobah. Roots to point. He does score goals. He does get goals, Chalobah. Like, he's got a good shot from range. He's got a good header in the box. Chelsea defenders don't really get DEFCON, but oh gosh, this is killing me. Where do you go with the armband, Johnny? Play safe and go Haaland, or bet against the template and go Burmo? I think probably stick to your guns, and I've said in Burmo. That second half for Man City versus Sunderland was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I have to remember that. You're going safe. I swear, G, don't bottle this. Live a little. What, as in go and Burmo? Guys, do not accuse me of going safe. If you've just seen my free hit team, you'll take that back. Your Sunday morning shows are the best. Oh, thank you, mate. Yeah, I hope you watched this Sunday. It was a good one. It's back again next Sunday. Torn between Truffer from... Do you know what I'll do? On Thursday this week, guys, I might do a long live where I do a debrief. It's like a Thursday debrief. Check that out. Anderson from Forest, I think. The reason I follow you is because you actually try to be different. Yeah, I mean, I probably do. I do. Stick with it, G. Watch Haaland get a hat-trick. But my armband's on Burmo. Don't say that. 15 minutes to make your transfers, guys. Look at your bench order. Check the app. Check your desktop. Get it all in line. Janet Isak going to say, yeah, thank you. And I didn't have Gakpo. And I didn't have double Villa defense. Gakpo to start, yeah, I think so. Gakpo or Eze, Gakpo. Starting Dyer Reinders and Dye. Reinders could be benched. Mark Gui or Rodon first sub, probably Rodon. Thank you, Jay. Keep him in. Thoughts on Barnes? Rotation risk, but awesome if he starts. It's just, can you call his minutes? If you think you can, go for it. Ciao, Saliba. Ciao. Still time, guys. Good luck. Get your questions in. I'll answer as many as I can. Starting Dias, Semenyo, Reinders. Probably Semenyo. Leno or Dubravka. Probably Dubravka. So I'm late. No worries, Keith. Good to see you, dude. Nothing on City. Sorry, I'm literally checking my phone for that very thing. I don't think I'm going to get any City things. I don't think anyone will. I think City leaks are pretty locked now for I don't think people are getting them. Raya or Donnarumma? Raya. Hello, Vissa Rodent's in. Thiago Waltemada. Minter or Thiago? Minter. Guys, really short questions, and I will more likely answer them. I want to go quick fire. I want to help you guys out with 11 minutes to go. Come on, thoughts on Anderson in for King? Like it. Routes to points, amazing. You got 2 bonus in a defeat. Leonard, good replacement for Pope. Yeah, he's not bad. I prefer Verbruggen. Start Kudus or O'Reilly. O'Reilly. No risk, no reward. Captain Waltemada. Burmo versus Saka. Look at my team. I'm going in Burmo. Let me just double check my team. I love to. I have to check on the app. I have to check. I literally have to go and check the app as well as the on laptop, just to be like double, triple check, refresh. Oh my god, the app seriously had Haaland captain. Maybe that's a sign, guys. That seriously, the app had Haaland captain. I wish I could have showed you. I've changed it now. It's in Burmo. That's weird. Oh, is that a sign? Can Guiu start? Originally, I thought this would be a week he starts. I think we'll see Delap. And I think we'll see João Pedro or Palmer in the 10. Guys, thank you for asking your questions. I'm going to get in as signed for short. I know, don't. You can't go against Haaland. He's a robot. I know, but I am. Don't see Haaland scoring. It's his 100th goal as well. Yeah, but last couple of weeks. No backtracking. Now Bruno cap. I like it. Best Saar replacement. Gakpo, Foden if you're moving up. Minter if you're moving down. Thoughts on a Nos captain. Don't do it. Saar, Senesi and Berman. Too long for me to think about that one. G, Foden and Timber for Saar and Gabriel. Yes. Like I've gone back to Haaland. Oh no, hold the line. I both the lap and João Pedro. Jesus, Ali. I mean, that should be the 9-10 combo. Let's see. Nice team, Ali. Always differential. Someone said you were boring, Ali. Take that back. Can I start Semenyo Anandai? Yes, you can. Haaland will blank tonight. I don't think he will. Saka or Foden captain. I'd actually go Foden over Saka. Can I start both? No, I wouldn't. I think I might do actually. How long Sarah injured? Potentially going to miss AFCON. We'll see. Ligament damage. So true, Jay. Thank you very much. I still João Pedro. Guys, any questions, get them in. Channel members will be prioritized. Super chats will be prioritized. But I will still try and get to those that aren't. And Burmo and Van Heck for Foden and Chow. Like that. Oh, no. Foden and Chow. Yeah. Salah or Bruno captain. Bruno. Bruno's the best captain this week. In my opinion, O'Reilly or Van Heck, O'Reilly. Any coins? Whatever that means. Best Pope replacement, move up to Raya if you can. If not, Sanchez, Verbruggen, I like. I've been a coward and gone Saar to Rice. You're boring. You're boring. G twitching. Stick with it. Gah! I'm sticking with it. Chow or Saliba to start. I mean, start Saliba if you've got him. Van der Ven to O'Reilly for -4, probably. Are you going on Burma over Saka? Yeah, at the moment. Big up the best FPL streamer. Too kind, mate. Thank you. Have 8 million best Saar replacement. I've got Bruno already. Is Foden 8 or 8.1? Damn. I'd get to Foden if you can. I'm captaining Mateta. I don't like that, but fair play. Back your instincts. Is Salah captain completely mental because of minutes? A little bit. I could see an early sub. If it's an early sub, it's because they're cruising. If they're cruising, Saka's probably got a goal involvement. Do like the stream as well, though. Look, it's probably too late to even bother. But if you want to subscribe, there are loads of you watching right now that aren't subs. So forget the likes. But 23% of you aren't subbed, and that's completely cool. If 10 of you from the 100 that aren't subscribed fancy, or 75 that aren't subscribed fancy hitting that button, that'd be amazing. So thank you guys for subscribing. If you're new around here, if you've enjoyed the stream. Salah or Bruno captain? Bruno. Thiago bench, hope it works out. Whoa, Thiago bench, I'll be so scared of that. Quickfire questions will continue. Will Foden start? Absolutely. I'll be shocked if he doesn't. He started every game since game week 3. Playing like he's playing, he'll start. I like how you play FPL different and it works. It doesn't always work, Fan City. My rank history isn't the best. It's not bad, but it's not elite. It's good. It's not elite. 8 top 50k finishes for me. I've been outside the top 100k 3 times in 14 seasons. Good luck, everyone. I'm going like a racehorse commentator. Minter or Rice. Minter. Quick. Short questions in. Let's go. God, I'm annoying. Come on, StreamYard. Start Goodmanson or Thiago. Thiago, screw it up. I need some help. Absolutely. Keep the Bravka for 3 weeks. Take a -4. Take the -4 now. Go to Raya. Senesi or O'Reilly for -4. Wait out. Go for it if you've got a bad bench. I sold to Botslife for Foden. I like it. 5 minutes left. Thank you for your answers, bro. I'm like Anchorman. I'll just read what's in the chat. Start Haaland or Burmo. Haaland. No, sorry, captaincy. I'm on Burmo. Mateta to bring it from Bruno. Bruno over Mateta. Mukiele or Van der Ven. Mukiele. I don't like either in the 11. O'Reilly or Minter to start. Probably Minter. Are you locked in? I think so. Unless you can convince me else to go elsewhere. Thiago bench, Walter captain. Let's go. Good luck. Start Reinders or Anderson. Gene's been mainlining the Red Bull. I thought the deadline was 6:30. It's not. You've got 4 minutes. The deadline is at 6. 4.8 Senesi replacement. Look at Newcastle. Can you spend 4.9 on Malik Chow? Probably not. Therefore, go Anderson. Got a headache. You guys must have a bloody headache listening to me pipe on. Can Johnny think of his own team now? Can I just have a minute? Do you know what I'm going to say? I've got a message for you at 6 o'clock, guys. Stay till 6. I've bought Foden as part of a hit, I guess. Hang on. Hang on. Am I going to go Haaland? You're not going to do it, are you, Johnny? The fact I logged into the app and Haaland captain was just preset, and I changed it to Mbermo earlier. It was Mbermo on laptop, Haaland on app. I mean, my phone could have just frozen, sure. Haaland's going to bang, isn't he? I think Haaland's score. I feel like Haaland's just getting a 6-pointer tonight. You've got to assume Haaland's always starts on 6. Just assume that. And Burmo's due though, isn't he? 2 1-pointers before he goes to AFCON. Played well at the weekend-ish. West Ham are bad. West Ham are bad. I'm targeting West Ham. I'm going to Burmo. Stop overthinking. Go with what you started with. Yeah, that's Mbermo. Not Haaland. Haaland's getting a brace. Go Haaland. Oh, my Lord. Thank you, Mitchell. 2 minutes to go. Thank you, CH. Thank you, Jay. Thank you, Paul. Do you know, just shout out, by the way, to the 3 GOAT mods here. Paul, Jay, CH. Every stream, pretty much without fail. You 3, I cannot thank you enough. Genuinely. Awesome having you. I often forget to say thank you. I should do it every stream that you're in. Having mods is absolutely key to being able to stream properly. And yeah, you guys are always there, but not just as mods, as friends, as people encouraging the chat, growing, helping me grow the channel. CH, Jay, aka Offcore, and Paul, shout out to you. You're in Canada, you're in England, and you're in South Africa. Thank you very much. Gakpo captain, Jesus. Mother of God. Did start a mount for 2-week punt. Okay. No guarantee mount starts with Cunha back, but okay. Why not? Keep up the good work. Haaland cap, Chan for Senesi. Well played. Teamwork, G. Absolutely. Makes the dream work. Big love, G. Love that. Oh, guys. Pens down. Pens down. Hate myself. Hate myself backing against Haaland. Someone backing against Haaland with Bruno, and it feels so safe because of the DEFCON floor. Oh, guys, shout out to, I've not done it all stream, and I promised them I would. NordVPN. Just want to give a shout out. For those that use VPNs, or for those that have thought about using a VPN, NordVPN is the best. The value is phenomenal. For cybersecurity, it's great, but also for me, I've been a customer of NordVPN for 9 months. And only this week have I started doing an affiliate with them where I can actually plug their products. So 2-year deal with a 4-month plan. If you want to scan the QR code to know more about NordVPN, look, you can watch channels on different countries, right? It's great. When you're on holiday, you want to go, like I was in Italy for 3 months. I wanted to be able to watch my Sky subscription, my TNT subscription. I wanted to watch Match Today, my iPlayer. I could do it all from Italy for a couple of quid a month. I kept it going. My plan was to get it for 3 months and bin it off. And I was like, it costs nothing. Let's just keep it because it's so good to keep my online presence secure. So if you're using a VPN, if you've thought about using a VPN, if you don't quite understand VPNs, then just scan the QR code or click the link in the description and learn a little bit about NordVPN on their very easy to read website. But I think if you give it a go, you'll love it. And if you're going on holiday or if you've living overseas and you want to watch stuff in other countries, it's a no-brainer. Like you might be in England and go, I want to watch Netflix in the US because Netflix US or Netflix Italy, even like Netflix, there's different stuff on different Netflixes. You've got a Netflix account, you can just go onto the server in US and watch different films that will be on Netflix US to Netflix UK. A couple of quid a month. Unbelievable offer. Anyway, check it out. If you've used a VPN or Nord, let us know in the chat. Guys, I'm going to go put the kids to bed. Yeah, NordVPN is brilliant. Okay, great. The link hasn't been working for me all day with NordVPN. Are you kidding, Rich? Crap. Have I been plugging a bloody dud link? It's the link they sent me. Hang on. Should work. The link in the description should work, dude. Yeah, I've just clicked on it myself. It says, thanks for clicking from your podcast. That's me. They clearly. That link. Is it the QR code that doesn't work, maybe? Let me scan the QR code now and just see. Imagine. I had this on my video, my team selection video. That was the show they sponsored. Yeah. Scan the QR code and it should come up. As heard on the podcast, Black Friday exclusive deal, big savings plus 4 months extra. And that's the deal. I've never seen it cheaper. And I know because I'm a customer. It's their Black Friday deal. Like that's a one-off deal you get for one. I say one day a year. It's never the Friday, and because this is a pod affiliate, it's longer. But what 1 week of the year you get this sort of deal? Yeah, genuinely, I plan to do it for like 3 months, use it and lose it, but kept it going. Yeah, try another way. Yeah, but the thing is, Rich, I really want you to sign up using my affiliate code because then I don't get a kickback. I don't get paid for each sign up, but they're more likely to continue working with me. So do try and pursue with the link that I've given you. If you come through my link, then it's noted. If you don't, then it's just well, I don't get any reward, and the reward is we want to work with you again, Gianni. I went double up on Newcastle Barnes Waltermada. Brave. Good luck, though. Guys, I'm going to run. I'm going to be back on CJ tomorrow night doing a watch along. That's going to be fun. Anyway, good luck this game week. Yeah, maybe it's bad on mobile. Try on laptop. Oh, good man. Thank you, Rich. You're a legend. Man City kicks off in an hour and a half. Team news out in 10 minutes. Imagine if Foden or O'Reilly aren't starting. I might just never come back again. See you later, team. Bye.